Welcome back. In Module 1, we got your org and met Mara. Now we slow down for a bit and talk about architecture. Because before you touch a single topic or action configuration screen, you need a mental model for how this thing actually thinks. That's what this whole module is about. I know architecture module can feel like a detour before the real building starts, but trust me on this one. Everything we configure starting in Module 3 will make a lot more sense once you understand how the reasoning engine underneath is actually works. Think of this as a blueprint before the construction. Let's start with something you already know, even if you didn't know its name. The decision tree IVR. Press 1 for reservations, press 2 for excursions, then press 1 again to cancel, press 2 to schedule. Every single branch of that tree was hand drawn by a designer who tried to guess every reason someone might call. The problem is obvious the moment your situation doesn't fit cleanly into a branch. Mara isn't calling to generically cancel an excursion. She's calling because a specific hike got cancelled due to weather, and then she wants to know what happens now. A tree built for common cases forces her to mash buttons until something vaguely fits or just wait for a human. And every time the business wants to handle a new scenario, someone has to go and redesign the whole tree. Now, here's the alternative, and it's genuinely different way of thinking. Salesforce Atlas Reasoning Engine works in stages: topic selection, action selection, grounding, and guardrails. Topic selection figures out what the conversation is broadly about. That will be the Coral Cloud excursion. Action selection picks that specific thing the agent should do to help, like looking up a booking record. Grounding means the agent doesn't just make up something up. It pulls in real data like Mara's actual excursion booking record before it says a word back to her. And guardrails define where the agent authority stops. Certain requests are always handled to a human, no matter how confident the reasoning engine feels. The mental shift I want you to walk away is this. With an IVR, the caller adapts to the system. With the Atlas Reasoning Engine, the system adapts to the caller. That single sentence is worth remembering for the rest of this course. Let's go verify this is actually switched on in your org because I don't want to building on a assumption. So if we go to setup and over here, if we go to generative AI, then if we are seeing the agents on, that means it is on as of now. Then the same thing is for the Agentforce also. So if we go back to over here, we just want to make sure that Agentforce voice is visible too. Then the next one is with respect to the permission set. You have to search permission set and make sure that the permission set which are related to Agentforce or Einstein related should already be sitting in the org. You're not creating anything here. The STO ships with these pre-installed. You're just confirming they exist so that If something looks locked down later in the course, you already know where to look for. Let's make grounding and guardrails concrete with Mara's actual situation. Grounding means the agent reads a real excursion booking record and cites the actual excursion cancellation and rebooking policy article, not a generic guess about resort policy guardrails. Guardrails means there are lines the agents won't cross on its own. A refund request over $150 or any VIP room upgrade request get escalated no matter what. We will build that escalation path for real in a later module, but I want the concept sitting in your head now because it explains a lot of the why behind the decision we will be making going forward. Let's close out this module with a proper walkthrough the data behind all this. The contact record holds our guest Mara and its parent record everything else hangs off. So if we look into Salesforce, this is our contact for Mara. Then we have got a custom object by name excursion booking object where the real detail lives. It's a lookup back to guest. It has got the excursion name, the excursion date, a status field with values confirm, cancelled, reschedule, a cancellation reason field. And then there's a knowledge base article holding articles like the excursion cancellation and rebooking policy, which is exactly what grounds the agent answer instead of leaving it to improvise. So this is an example of a booking. So I've got booking number, we have got the name, status. So to recap, you have confirmed Einstein, Generative AI, and Agentforce are both live in this org. You have confirmed the permission sets are pre-installed. You understand how topic, action, grounding, and guardrails replace the old decision tree. And you have told the three objects that everything else in this course is going to touch. Next up in module 3, where we design the Coral Cloud excursion topic itself and start giving the reasoning engine something real to reason about.